Alright, been a while. Figured I'd show you a big pile of manure. Ain't a big pile, but it's a pile of manure. This is the youngest calves I have. They're in here. Found a stuffer, eating lots of corn. It's a hog barn. Used to be a sow barn, used to be the breeding barn. So we're back here trying to raise some calves. I do have sawdust in there. Here's a bin. It's got patches all over it. And that's what typical small farms look like. Everything's patched up. Needs a new bin, needs a new boot. $900. I don't want to spend money on it. I'll probably fix it one day. It's working right now. Barley's about ready to run. 10 days maybe. Won't be making any YouTube videos of it probably. Just I got too much stuff to do. Need some help really, but I can't afford to pay anybody, so free helps everybody what I want. A meal and a hand is about all I need. Anyway, we're back here to hogs for a reason. The hog price is pretty high. It's been going up. You can make a pretty good profit on hogs right now, if you didn't know. Now, we're not gonna upsize the hogs. We're done, wrestling with the low price, the high price, the low price, the high price. All it does is weed the small people out. Those people that tell you they're family farms are not. They're not family farms. Family-owned farms, but they don't run the farm. We got all kinds of hoops you gotta jump through now. You gotta have truck quality assurance to ship your hogs. You gotta have pork quality assurance. You gotta take those classes all the time. Same class over and over. You just gotta stay updated on it. We already knew all the stuff they taught us pretty much. You might learn one or two new things. Well, that's pretty cool. Anyway, they got this new thing. You gotta have a herd ID. And we have a premises number, but you just gotta get a herd ID. Well, I think we're done shipping to the big packing houses. We're not gonna do that anymore. We sell to local people. We're clean. We have no diseases. We don't use antibiotics or anything. These are gonna be fair hogs. Anyway, we sell to local people, sell to a local butcher shop, along with another guy. You can still raise hogs and do things you like doing and still make a little bit of money. You ain't gonna get rich at it, but at least you can enjoy doing it. We only have 12 sows. We used to have about 100. We did for years and years. Not anymore. Buildings are here. We did have a few litters of pigs. I'll walk in there and show them to you. Yeah, we need a bush hog. Just don't have time. Well, there's a view of the pigs. Like I said, we just have a few pigs that show up to the local fair, because there's only 2 of us in the county that raise hogs, 2 or 3 of us. And only 2 of us put hogs in the fair, so you're either gonna come in first or second. And might as well do that. Kids like doing it. That's the whole reason we're gonna do it. Give them something to do. And those hogs will be ready to go this fall. The local people that buy our hogs, they like them. There's a few guys that just make sausage. They grind them all up in sausage and they sell them like that. And they sell the sausage to different people. They seem like they make pretty good money. They always want some. This one guy was getting like 4 a week and grinding them up, which I thought was pretty good. You know, it doesn't bother me any. They gladly give you whatever they want, whatever you want for them, because they'll just hand it off to the consumer. Anyway, barley's about ready. This is all going to be steer feed. I think what I like doing is feeding this to the steers I'm finishing. I kind of like it. I need to go and check gains versus corn, but I feed slop also, so they're going to get corn anyway. But I've cut a lot of costs by feeding Steelers grain, and a few of you know this, but like I said, I had to go into a lot of debt to do all this stuff. It's not, yeah, if you're going to finish Holstein, you better have a lot of money. That's all I can tell you. Because you don't, if you go from raising bottle calves to finishing them, it's a big different ball, it's a whole different ball game. There's a reason why there's just finished lots out there. They deal with a lot of money. So, anyway, I'm going to do it for a long time. I enjoy it. I like raising my bottle calves. I just haven't had time. If I could just figure out how to get 6 hours of sleep into about 4, I'd be in good shape, but I can't do it. So, like I said, this is about ready. It's in the dough stage. We're probably going to use the 6620 to run all this. Dad's looking at another combine. He's been looking at them since last year, and kind of been waiting to pull the trigger on one. Wanting one that's 1,500 to 2,000 hours on it. He's wanting one that is, he's originally looking at 9510s. I don't know, I think he's looking at 9550s now. That's about the size we want. We don't want the great big one. We don't need it. We don't got that much land. We did pick up some more land, more lease ground. Actually, we had it a long time ago, and the prices got high. And somebody come in there and offered a big price for it. We ain't gonna pay that. So he got it for like 8 years. And I was going down the road one day, and a guy stopped me and said, "You want to lease my ground?" And I said, "Sure." Talked about a price. He said, "Well, you get theirs too, and theirs, because they ain't been getting paid." And I said, "Well, okay, we'll talk it over." So that's how we picked up some ground, because some farmers aren't paying their leases. I don't understand why you would farm somebody else's land and not pay them for it. It's like stealing. Anyway, we're in the market for a combine, and I think I'm thinking about getting a hopper bottom, a hog grain. We don't have near enough storage. We usually get somebody to haul it out of the field for us, but they're covered up. So I was hoping maybe in the fall, when I get off work, Dad can have the semi loaded, and I'll run on in there and dump it, and he can load the grain trucks while I'm gone. And I'll come on back. He can start filling the semi, I'll unload the grain trucks, bring the grain trucks back, and repeat the process. So, this is kind of pitiful looking here. This used to be woods. We cleared it off, and we're going to take that manure that's in that pile and spread it right on this spot right here, hopefully to liven it up a little bit. But yeah, We're getting ready to get real busy. We're still planting beans, still planting corn. We're gonna harvest this in 10 days, and we haven't even sprayed our first group of corn yet. We usually we're gonna spray it once, probably go over it. And we're still planting early beans. So we're gonna get in here and start planting this. After we bail the straw off of it, no-till the beans in, and then by the time we get all caught up on that, it'll be time to run wheat, and we're gonna fall right in there and keep on planting beans. So it's just been, with the wet year and everything, it's finally dried out a little bit for us, and we've just been busy, busy, busy. So, and then some guys can't even get in the field, so they're probably jealous. But it's one way. It seems like everything comes in bunches. It's just either too dry or too wet. Hardly ever have perfect conditions, but I guess it's always been like that. I've been shipping steers, by the way. Finished steers. Most of them are about 1,400 pounds. I think they lost about 50 pounds on the ride up to Michigan, Plainwell, Michigan, I think, at JBS, where they went. Me and a couple other guys get a load together. We meet at one place and we load them up, send them north. Now it costs $50 a head to ship. It's a long way, I guess. That's the going rate. Nobody else is gonna do it, so that's why we got it. But anyway, like I said, I haven't had any bottle calves. I'd love to have some right now. I just like right now I have time. I could feed right now, but tomorrow I won't have time to do any of the feeding, and nobody's gonna do it for me. So that's how it is. I'd say sometime in July I'm gonna get some bottle calves in here. I'm gonna get some wean calves in here. I've got a Amish fella that's raising some calves. Actually, it's his wife. She's raising 35 bottle calves right now. She's supposed to sell them to me when they get about 400 or 500 pounds. They want to keep doing it. And then I got another fella he just bought 400 head, or not 400, he bought 65 400 pounders. And he was looking to somebody to buy them. And I don't know if I can afford to buy that many when they get big enough, but I gotta do some number crunching to see if I'll be able to do any good with it. Like I said, I got this lull of six months. It's gonna be 6 months by July, and I've got to fill it with calves. I don't have any bottle calves coming. And I think you can make your best profit from bottle calf or wean calf to finish. Takes a long time, but I think it's profitable. I don't know. I like it, but it seems like sometimes you're almost better off just to sell or raise a baby calf to about 700, 800, 600-800 pounds, and I think you make pretty good money just doing it like that. I know some guys that are real profitable just getting bottle calves, taking them 500 pounds. That's all they do. They love doing it. They don't even think about finishing them because they don't need to, because the profit's there. But anyway, we got a lot of things going on with the straw and the slop and the slop hauling, and we'll be baling this stuff, loading the hoop barn, grinding feed 5, 6, 7 times a week. And I got a job, and we're gonna shut down sometime in July. Most of these distilleries shut down for a little while in the summer. It used to be because the river level would get too low and they didn't have enough water to cool everything. But now they got plenty of water. They usually just shut down just to get caught back up on maintenance and everything. So whenever they shut down, I usually do farm work most of the summer. Still have a little bit of work to do, but yeah, it's a lot of fun staying busy. You gotta get the baler out. I haven't had it out at all. You need to get the combine out too. I haven't even done anything since, I think the last time we had it out was Thanksgiving, running beans, and that was it. So Then we got some barley getting down too. There's too much hog manure on here, I guess. Anyway, went on long enough. Thanks for watching.